Apple decided to make a trade-off. Every time you delete an item on your phone, whether it's messages, photos, files, or even app cache, it tends to store that information on your phone because Apple thinks maybe they want to recover it. Maybe they want to get that information back. However, the trade-off in that regard is that it takes up tons of space on your phone, and if you don't know where to look, then unfortunately you could be having hundreds of megabytes worth of data or gigabytes worth of data on your iPhone in the storage that you didn't know that is in there and that you can delete out that cache. Unfortunately, there's no one place to be able to see all of that trash. However, I'm going to walk you through every single place that there is trash on your iPhone and exactly how to clear it out or empty that trash. So the first thing we're going to do is check the Files app. So take your finger and swipe down and type in Files. Tap on the Files app at the top left. You can see at the bottom right it says Browse. Tap on Browse a couple times and you should see Locations and there is Recently Deleted. Tap on Recently Deleted. You can see these are all of the files on my iPhone that I recently deleted. This doesn't include photos and messages, emails, app cache, all of that stuff. We'll address all of those later on in the video. But in this regard, we're going to delete out all the files that are in the recently deleted. So tap on the three dots at the top right, tap Select at the top, and then tap Delete All at the bottom right, and then tap Delete. So we've done this in the Files app. Next, let's hop out here and do the same thing in the Photos app. So open up the Photos app on your iPhone. Tap on Collections here at the bottom left. Scroll down and tap on Utilities. You can see under Utilities is Recently Deleted. It might be in a different location for you, but tap on Recently Deleted. This shows all of the photos and videos that you have recently deleted that haven't automatically been wiped from your phone yet. They're still taking up space on your phone. So let's go through and delete out all of these because we don't need them anymore. Tap on Select at the top right. Tap on the three dots at the top right. And then tap on Delete All at the top and Delete from all devices. Now we've gone through and deleted out all of the photos and videos and files, but unfortunately there's a number of other places that there's trash as well. So let's hop out here and next we'll open up the Messages app on your phone and then tap on the filter icon at the top right. Next, find Recently Deleted and tap on that. And you can see all of the messages that have been recently deleted that haven't yet wiped from your phone. You'll need to empty this trash as well, and this will free up space, especially if you sent and received photos and videos. So all you need to do to be able to delete out these is to press on them one by one, or you can go through and select all of them. Another cool trick to be able to do that is using two fingers. If I drag two fingers from the top to the bottom, I can select a bunch of them and then tap the trash can and hit Delete Messages. This will delete all of them. And again, if you didn't select all of them, just use two fingers and swipe up or swipe down and tap Trash and Delete. Now, we've done messages, photos, files, but there's, again, more places to be able to check. So we're not quite done yet. The next thing we're going to do is open up the Mail app on your phone. Tap the back arrow at the top left, and then tap on Trash within any mail folder. You can see all of these trashed emails. Again, this is taking up space on your phone, and they're not automatically deleted. To be able to delete them, tap on the Select button at the top right. You can choose to select all if you wanted to delete out all of the emails in your trash. Or, again, you can just take two fingers and start dragging down to be able to select a bunch of them. And if you don't want these anymore, just tap on the trash can icon And just like that, you have deleted out those trash emails. However, you probably are thinking there's a lot of cached files on your iPhone that need to be deleted as well. And that's exactly the case. And so let's jump in on the cached files and delete out all of those that you don't need. What we're going to do next is open up the Settings app on your phone, scroll down, tap on General midway down, and then tap on iPhone storage. You'll be able to see how much storage your phone is currently used. And if you scroll to the bottom, you can see system data. If I tap on system data, it says 13 gigabytes are included with cache, logs, other resources currently in use, and it fluctuates over time. There's a number of different things we can do to reduce this information that is taking up space on your phone. The first thing that you can do is you can tap the back arrow and reduce the size of some of these apps and the cache that they have in the app. So an easy way to be able to do that is just to tap on the app, tap offload app and offload, and then just turn around and immediately reinstall it. This doesn't log you out. This doesn't delete out any of your data. It's still exactly the same, but it deletes the cached files associated with that specific app. So I usually go through every once in a while and tap on any app, especially if it's over a gigabyte, and just tap offload the app and then turn around and just reinstall it immediately. However, this is all the cached files in apps themselves. Every time you visit a website, there's a lot of cached files associated with websites you visit. So let's delete that as well. Tap the back arrow at the top left, tap back again, and then tap search at the bottom. And in this, we're going to search for Safari. Tap on Safari, scroll down to the bottom, tap on Advanced at the very bottom, tap on Website Data at the top, and you'll be able to see all of the website data currently on your phone. In some cases, it's taking up hundreds of megabytes per website, and you can see at the top right, 946 megabytes, almost 1 gigabyte of data that is stored in the cache within Safari that we can easily just delete out and clear. So to be able to do that, all we need to do is scroll to the bottom and tap on Remove All Website Data. Or if there's just a specific one you don't like, you can swipe to left and tap Delete. But in my case, I usually tap on Remove All Website Data and Remove Now. This will delete out all of that website data associated with Safari and your web and browsing history. However, there's also one other place that there'll be files that you can empty, and those are downloads within specific apps. So one big culprit is Spotify. If I take my finger and swipe down and type in Spotify, for instance, I can tap on the Spotify app and then tap on the profile at the top left, tap on Settings and Privacy, and then tap on Data Saving and Offline. You can see if I scroll down here, it says Spotify downloads. I don't have any right now, but Spotify cache is taking up, again, 300 megabytes worth of data. So this is a big culprit. Another big culprit is YouTube, that it downloads lots of information, and you can clear out that download or cache, as well as TikTok allows you to do that in-app. So in this case, I'm going to tap Clear Cache and Clear. And if you don't want any downloads, you can hit Remove as well. And this will, again, free up space. The last thing that I want to walk you through is if you wanted to reduce that cached file in the system data even more, the best way to do that is to restart your phone. So what we're going to do is called a hard restart on your phone. It's completely safe to do, and you can do it as many times as you want, whenever you want. To do that, you're going to press the volume up, press the volume down, and then press and hold the side button until you see an Apple logo. So I'll show you how that works. Quickly, volume up, volume down, and then side button. And then just keep holding it. It'll say slide to power off, but just keep holding that side button because you're going to wait until the entire iPhone screen goes black, just like that. And then eventually you'll see the Apple logo appear, just like that. Essentially what you've done is that hard restart or reset on your phone, and this a lot of times clears up a lot of the temporary cached files that your iPhone just stores as it runs throughout the day or weeks if it's been up and running for a long time. I hope this helps. If you enjoyed this video, check out the video over to my right. I think you'll really like that one too. And thanks for watching.